Okay, time for a July 2026 Camp David review. And for the record, I did not give it that name. I'm not going to say who did, but it wasn't me. And today is the day that I brought the new truck home. So anyway, we got some white astilbe here in this front garden along with some red ones. The white always bloom first, and a couple weeks later the red ones bloom. Bunch of hostas and daisies and other stuff in there. There's the new truck along with some foxglove daisy tulip and Ohio State. Oh, that blue and yellow one, I don't know. It's I don't like that one. Spec 6 RST. White sand is the name of the color. Some say I need to change those chrome nameplates to black. I don't know. Maybe. But, alright. A bunch of various hostas over here. And some weeds. How dare they? Okay, moving on. Moving on. The big house, as some call it. So it's got the drive in front. That's the entrance drive, Nokomis Trail. And the barn and the man cave and the shed. Back to the house. The waterfall, river, pond thingy. May have to turn that on. We got some water lilies going on in there. All right. This is a pain in the neck to plug in. I should put a switch in here. All right. I hear the pump. That means in just a minute or two. Oh yeah, more hostas. With any kind of luck, there'll be some water up here. It'll kind of fill the river. Slowly but surely. Oh, it's going to take a while. I'll come back. What do we got going on out here? Oh, yeah, more hostas. We'll figure. Oh, that's the lakeside cabin. Which means that's the lake. Which means that's the short dock. The deck is not very inviting right now. Everything's covered up. The upper deck. That's the master bedroom. It's very sunny. The lake. The bird feeders. The grill. The table. Go check on that waterfall. River. We have more hostas. Yeah, I'm just adding a few things there. Couldn't get grass to grow, so. Well, we have a river. The river runs through it. There we go. It looks good. Oh yeah. Zoom, zoom, and then back down into the pond. So cool. I take no credit. That's a cool house there right there. But there's some other cool ones back in here too. All right, what else is going on? Lakeside cabin. I'm just here for the night. I was here, I left here yesterday. Went down and bought the truck, but truck only showed up at the dealership from a dealer trade while I was there and wasn't ready to come home with me, so had to come back here from downstate today. Yeah, this cabin is tore up a little bit because we had a frozen pipe. So the bed in the main bedroom is taken down while we figure out how to fix the frozen pipe that's under the floor. But cool fireplace. Can't tell, but there's 2 bedrooms up there. That's the lakeside cabin. Normally, the best place for guests. But until we get the hot water figured out, I guess you can get by with cold water. Take a shower somewhere else. There's 3 fire pits. This is the mainly used one. Can I say that? That's the long dock. Some kayaks, and there's another kayak and a canoe over there somewhere. So the fire pit, the tackle shed, which someday may have a sauna in the basement. But that's under renovation on the inside. Just storage, but someday it's going to be have some benches and stuff in there for, oh, nice, for doing setting up fishing poles and storing lake stuff. It's a really old little building. It smells really old. This is the basement. You don't need to see in there, but would make a really nice sauna. Ooh, keep getting more limbs down even after last year. There's the waterfall again. This is the trail to the infamous, don't call it a she shed. Our neighbor has a she shed. So this, and again, I did not give it this name. I think it was named by the owner. Yes, this is the bitch barn. Not much happens in here other than occasional decorating, and in theory, you could have, oh, there's kind of a cool chandelier in here. That's John Bonner and I put that in, oh, a few weeks ago for Joe. But in any event, bitch barn. And we'll go back on a different trail and go down to the playground. So big slide that the kids love playing on. And it's called the grandkids. And a big swing and a merry-go-round. Kind of cool. And it works. Back up the hill to the fisherman's cabin, which John Bonner has also helped on a small little renovation project here. This is the fisherman's cabin. Pretty old building, but oh yeah, let's look at it from outside. This is what we're working on, but yeah, I made that coat hook thingy. Welcome to the fisherman's cabin. So this cabin is fully functional at the moment. Kind of cool. It's actually kind of hot, to be honest. But it's got everything you need. Hot and cold running water, bathroom, shower, bedroom. Yeah. Ooh, it's a little toasty in here. I'll close these. They fit like a glove. Glove that doesn't fit very well. Here we go. The fisherman's cabin even has a fish or two. Fake bobbers. Oh, what's left? What's left is the garden, which is partially really nice and partially a weedy mess. So I'm not going to show you the weedy mess, just show you the nicer part. Lilies galore. A mafia fountain. A little concrete table. Some other assorted stuff. Oh, I think I just made that bird fly out of its home. Sorry about that. No coneflowers opening. Oh yeah, there's some over there. Yeah. Sun is getting low on a Wednesday evening. Garden is looking, the vegetable garden is not looking great. Can't hardly tell the tomatoes from the weeds, but I guess the tomatoes are starting to grow finally. Finally. Not a lot, but better than they were. Maybe I'll weed tonight or tomorrow morning. But anyway, that's the garden. Oh, those flowers are looking better. The red ones I just planted a couple days ago. They're looking kind of thirsty. All right, here comes the man cave. Uh-oh. Did you see the combo? All right. Not going to say this is clean. I'm not going to say, oh, that is kind of the shop in there with most of the hand tools and stuff like that, which I have locked, and I don't think I'm going to open it because I got to go home tomorrow. But this is where all the work gets done, except there's not a lot of work that's been done in a while in here. But hopefully we'll change that around soon. Anyway, that's the man cave. Pinball in the back. TV, action. Oh, did I bring the keys? What's going on in here? The garage. I think it's all sealed up. Maybe I have the keys. Oh, crap. That's the right one? Oh, it is the right one. How about that? Not much going on in here. Here's one of the products of the woodworking shop. Tables and chairs. Yeah. Oh, more tables and chairs. And then the snowplow, which this could be the future home of a TYM tractor with any luck. Well, there's even over 15 minutes, 17 and a half minutes that you'll never get back. But that's Camp David. Oh, I wasn't supposed to call it that, but I didn't name it. Did I say that? I think I did. And back to the crown jewel. Whenever we run the water tower, we actually have to add water. Otherwise the pump housing gets exposed. But as soon as I turn it off, it'll fill back up. And that way we won't waste any water. All right, that's about it. Bam.